gorgeous. Look at you. Look at you. Y'all, you see how I have on this little off the shoulder get up? Why he want to try to pull his sweatshirt off the shoulder? He's so aggravating.
You see
Look
how
at
light
look
I
at
am? Ooh.
and it's an afro on your shoulder. You didn't even blow out your shoulder here.
Oh, I said y'all gonna get me the way I am today. I
Look,
ain't shaving. I got on a
y'all.
hat so it don't look so bad. I'm not touching anything until Saturday before I go to Dominican Republic. So
Hello, y'all. It is I, the smooth shoulder urban laughter. Oh, you know what? I should record when I'm in Barcelona so that way I can see. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. That's ghetto.
don't do that.
It's not ghetto.
Because then, can you imagine us trying to coordinate time zones because you into Barcelona?
Ain't nobody ask, first and foremost, stop making sense. Let's try that.
Okay.
Try that. Stop making sense.
Because
Okay.
you got new bundles. I can't move mine out of my face. So.
Because I mean, but you see it. Oh, it was a little.
I, I, I love how it moves, though.
Huh?
I love how
Hello?
it moves. It has
Custom color.
character.
Y'all know I did this color. So listen,
The
y'all, I tried
last
to do
one
the
was
color.
like an extra. It didn't have any character. It just stood in the background.
No, so look, y'all know I be coloring my own bundles, right? So this time I bought 613 bundles. If you're not familiar, those are real super bright blonde bundles. You seen them when
I'm
I showed you
definitely
them on
not
Friday.
familiar. Oh
I
yeah,
showed you
with
them on
oh yeah,
Friday. The
the
super
Russell.
bright. These are
Yeah.
them. I dyed them. Well, I thought I dyed them. Y'all tell me why I used Wella toner. I toned these. This is toned hair. It's just toned. And it's super
Hmm.
blonde on the bottom. So here's what happened, right? I'm sitting with the stylist. First of all, shout out to Nisha's Heavenly Touch because I love her. She's dope. She's organized. She's professional. She's here to grow your actual hair and stuff. So I love that. But she asked me like, she's like, "Oh, so you dyed the bundles?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "Well, what you done?" But I said, "Wella." She said, "Oh, you toned them." I said, "No, I used the Wella." She said, "Yeah, that's a toner." And I'm all like, mm-hmm, "Okay, okay." So this color may not be here after two more washes. Just FYI, heads up.
Hmm.
I'm gonna
Mine might not
actually
be here after a couple more days,
the
so
more
heads up.
the more you learn, okay? The more you learn. Fun fact, that was for the ladies because I know the fellas is probably like, what's going on here? Yeah, whatever.
I dropped
All
my
right.
chair. You see how much lower I was? So I was like up here. And I was like, oh, let me move down a little bit. I was like, woo. I was like, this is what it looks like for you? Because that
Strike
is a
two.
lot. That is a
Strike
lot.
two. The first one was you no, actually this is strike three. In less than 5 minutes, it's actually strike three. Because now that I think about it, the off the shoulder stunt, the stiff bundle comment,
Mhm.
and now the chair.
Well,
Oh, I
also,
gotta
y'all, just because some of y'all don't know who we are, like our real names, but I got her today on social media as well. I was actually going to put it on our page,
you
Instagram
should have.
page, but so I was doing some
And
casual
just block
walking.
our names out.
What was that noise?
I don't
Okay, I was walking outside, and I just happened to come across a strip of eyelashes. Like it was just a whole strip just on the ground. So I just took a picture and posted it on my social media and was like, "Hey, Urban Laughter, this yours?" And I knew she
this
was being funny.
bearded hoochie did one of them stunts where you know how you have your head taken, somebody steal you and take your job. That's what he did
Mhm.
to me. Because I was at work actually working this fine Monday. Working on
All
Monday.
I know is let me see if I can go find it because she was hot, y'all. Oh, she was mad. So
He
I
told
go
me
on
I
the
was he
stage
said, you
and I
seem
told,
pretty ugly and upset.
yeah, she talking about, so now you know I don't wear strips bearded hoochie. And I said, for something that supposedly doesn't apply to you, you seem a little ugly and upset about it.
A little
To
ugly
admit
and
that you've
upset.
been wearing strips this whole time and you've been exposed. And then I put this little cat because just so y'all can see that cat.
First of all, shout also don't try to add me because I'm not going to accept you. But also, don't try to add me because I'm not going to accept you. But also, shout
Mhm.
out to my cousin, my favorite cousin, Tamika. Okay, because she knew.
Mhm.
She said, "You know, our cousin don't wear strips. She prefer individuals." Because you knew the vibes. That's why Tamika my favorite. And shout out to Meek for stand up. The three of us should jump you. It should really
But you
just
saw
be
how
like a
quickly
family
they
thing.
just went back into the background after they saw the ugly and upset comment. No one
No,
had
I was
anything else
that
to
man. That
say.
ugly and upset comment took me out. Said you seem pretty ugly and upset. Then that ugly meme underneath it really just like brought it home. I said, "Wow, this is really an ugly meme." And this, I should punch him in the face. I should really punch him in the face.
She's
That
really
was my
mad about
thought.
it, y'all. Real mad about it.
Real mad about it. Oh,
It's
you know what
okay.
I was thinking? Yo, we gotta go
Mhm.
see Rico this summer. Like, we need to get in Chicago, like ASAP.
I love Chicago, so I'm really down for that.
And I want
Definitely
some of
down
that
for
deep dish, and I want some Harold's.
I mean, I
Yeah,
just want to go. I'm gonna eat
you don't
whatever they
want
got.
you don't want no. Okay, I want Harold's. If anybody is wondering, I want some Harold's. Okay, I want to try that mouse sauce. I want to see what's in it
Is
and
it
why they treating it like
what
crack.
is what is the Harold's?
You said what is the Harold's?
Hmm.
You talking about like the restaurant?
Yeah,
Like
the place that
in
you want to go. Said you want
I want some
Harold's. So
wings
what
from
is
there.
Harold's?
Harold's is a restaurant in Chicago, and they sell wings and stuff. What else they
Oh,
sell? They sell chicken, and I don't know what else they sell. I just want the chicken mostly, and I wanted to hit the mouse sauce. The mouse sauce is like crack. Okay, so that's first of all.
mm.
Secondly, I'm
I mean,
also
just
trying
like
to
I'll
find us
eat
a black
whatever else
magic.
they got.
I'm being ghetto, trying to find us a black magic man right now. But yeah, no, Harold's is. I thought it was chicken. Chicagoans, wait, it's chicken, right? Because I'm pretty sure that's why I want to go there. I want to go for it's chicken. It's chicken, and I want some mouse sauce. Cause they like,
Yeah, Harold's chicken.
yeah, that's what I want. Some chicken. That's all I want. Some wings. I want to know if they wings with the tip though. I hope they wings with the tip. They give me wings with the tip. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find us a black magic man because, well,
Well, while you're doing that, since we already getting going, let me go ahead and get our little pleasantries out of the way. So if
yeah,
you
yeah,
are
I'm
watching
playing.
this on YouTube, since this is the visual episode, so if you're listening and you're like, oh, we want to see somebody's face, go over to our YouTube page. Our YouTube page is called The Rude Urban Truth. And subscribe at that little button below us. I always do this because I know it's down there. And then if you're listening to us on social any other streaming platform, definitely subscribe there so you can get notification we drop new episodes. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at the Rude Urban Truth Podcast, and then Twitter at Rude Urb Truth Pod. And then you can check out our website, therudeurban truth.com, where we have bios and all the episodes, and then our store when we remember to pay the bill. And
We
with
got to
that,
do Andre Talley. Child. First of all, I can't multitask. Just so everybody
yeah,
knows. I know y'all can
Andre
see it.
Leon Tyler, yeah, a lot of people passed away in the last week.
I know, but we got to do Andre Leon. I told you I had met him one time up on I met him in Durham at what's that high school? I went there for a musical.
Mm-hmm.
Not Eastside High. I think it's
West
Hillside.
Side.
Hillside.
Oh,
No, it's called Hillside. I went to a play at this school called Hillside. They're real known for their band up in Durham. Anybody in the Durham area I know about Hillside? Shout out to y'all. They kind of dope. Like not even kind of. They are actually dope. So he actually was at the event because they were recognizing him as like one of their like
yeah,
living
because
icon type segment.
he went to
Huh?
Central.
Yeah. Well, duh. But no, it wasn't at Central. It was at Hillside. Hillside was
No, I know. I
recognizing
think
him.
he's originally raised in North Carolina, but he went to Central.
Did I ask you? Ain't nobody
Mm-hmm.
ask him all that. Let
Because
me pull up his bio.
Kate, she's a she's an alum, an Eagle alum as well. So I think she posted something about it on her social media.
Okay, because Kayla, Eagle Pride, Eagle Pride Amplify, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, and if anyone was wondering where I got my master's degree from, North Carolina Central University, best HBCU experience in the world. Okay, and don't let nobody tell you different because they're gonna try to tell you A&T, Howard. No, it's where the Eagles. It's the nest.
Mm-hmm.
I'm out of Pepsi. I hate that for me.
I'm out of
You ain't have
lemonade.
strike four. strike four. It's a thin line between.
Yeah. Anyway,
I was going to
ma'am,
say, hey.
I'm
Anyway,
not singing with you because I've been shading you all day. I'm not collaborating.
you really are.
So
But anyway, our Black Magic Man,
you skipped
Andre.
over our rude quote.
Oh, I still got. Oh, I forgot Mood Quote come first. Child, look at me going out of order. See, shooting too much of this
Mm-mm.
shit.
She got this new hair. Can't even think straight.
Hello, hello. It's the it's the scout. Okay, but imagine after sex, I pull out my notepad and cross your name out.
It's like the what is it? Death
Mhm.
Note. Sorry, nerd moment. You probably don't know what that is.
No, and stop embarrassing me in front of them.
Death Note is an anime where basically, ultimately, you write someone's name in the book and they get killed. Yeah, it's a really dope anime. If you're interested in watching it, it's on Netflix. Don't watch the movie because the movie is awful. It was a live action movie, absolutely terrible. But the series is actually pretty good.
You smell that?
Mm. Is it
That's
this
geek.
dragon salmon with jasmine rice and lemon broccoli that I had for dinner today?
It reeks of geek. It
Oh,
reeks of geek. Hello. Oh, I think you had a real quote for us too. Did you not? About
Okay, so
Treat
technically
treat.
it's not a rude quote of mine, but I
Oh
happened
no,
to
it's
be
a rude quote.
perusing
It's a rude quote.
perusing my
Oh yeah.
Facebook, and I
Shout
came
out to the
across
internet
this
because that
girl's
wasn't my quote.
page. The girl made a post, and someone said, "We supposed to be getting 3 inches of snow today." I hate when I see stuff that remind me of him, and I just it was a lot. That was a lot for me to digest. It was. It was a lot, and that's all I'm saying because I'm not going to dive any more into that.
Makes me think of one of
That's
our
your
coworkers
type
with a
of
little
rude
button.
quote.
But makes me think of one of my little coworkers with a little button.
Mm, not the little button.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm. Which one? Back in Charlotte.
Mm-hmm. mm-hmm.
Okay,
I
so
don't
who's
remember
our
if that
black
man had a
magic since you
button.
were
I don't know if that man really had a button. Oh, I'm so sorry, y'all.
yeah, you said
Ooh,
she forgot that she on camera and she over here
yo,
just
really thinking it's just me and you. Like, I really think about it for a second. Like, yo, I'm really smashing these M&Ms.
mm-hmm,
Our black magic man is Andre Leon Talley, who
mm,
recently passed away. R.I.P. He was an American fashion journalist, stylist, creative director, and editor at large of Vogue. He was the
mm,
magazine's fashion news director from 1983 to 1987, its first African American male creative director from 1988 to 1995, and then its editor at large from 1998 to 2013. And baby, I love to hear it. And then he was a tall, beautiful man, right? He went to Hillside High School. Oh, that's why Hillside acknowledged him. He went to Brown University, Hillside High School, North Carolina Central University, and
mm-hmm,
he was 6'6".
mm-hmm. Yeah, it was tall. It was really tall.
He was really tall and really fashionable. He came in, he had like this beautiful like cape. He looked phenomenal. He looked like fashion. He looked great. And that when I seen him at Hillside, I went because my aunt had got us tickets, and I'm so grateful for that moment and that I got to see him and that I have that thing. I have the playbill from it when we
Mm-hmm.
went to see it, and I'm so happy we have it because who would have knew a few years later he'd pass away?
Right.
Like, I was really sad to hear that. So RIP to him. Shout out to him for his beautiful and wonderful legacy and walking so that people like Virgil and them could run. Okay? Or what they say, crawl so they could run.
Mm-hmm.
Crawl so they could run. Walk so they could
Which
run.
isn't didn't Virgil just pass away too?
Yeah, he did. We shouted him out too a few weeks back.
Yeah.
So yeah, RIP to him. But like he paved the way for them. Them, Tyler the Creator. Tyler the Creator is kind of like really fashionable. Surprisingly, his own little niche.
Yeah.
He's I'm really
All I
grateful
know
for
is
that.
his face. I don't know nothing about him. I think he had a show on like Cartoon Network or something too.
Did he?
Yeah, I
I
think he
ain't
had
see
a
it.
show up there.
I like Tyler though. Like his sense of fashion because it's really like I don't know, it fits him.
Let me make sure I'm not crazy because I
He
think
did
he
something
had
with what
a
is it? Globetrotter. He did something with Globetrotter recently too, with the suitcases.
yeah had that show Loiter Squad.
I don't remember. I never seen
Yeah,
it.
he was up there. It was like it was literally the cast was basically like all black.
Okay, we love an all black cast.
Yeah, let me see. Tyler the Creator, Taco Bennett, Jasper Dolphin, Earl Sweatshirt, and then tons of people were guest stars on the show. Yeah, it was up there for like 2, 3 seasons, I think. And then
Mm.
he kind of ended it himself. I think it wasn't because of the ratings. It just he was done. So, but yeah, shout out to Andre Leon Talley. And, I always saw him in like
R.I.P.
America's Next Top Model. I do remember him when he became a judge on Top Model. But anyway, so y'all, if in case you have not noticed, this is going to be a shoot the shit episode. We have no real agenda outside of what just started a second ago with that rude quote in the Black Magic. So
Don't
I'm
be.
just gonna
Why you always got to throw us under the bus like this? Like I don't like that.
it's not throwing any out there the best. I like to shoot the shit episodes, and I think other people do too.
I don't
So
like that.
I've been saving stuff in my phone all week, and some of this stuff is funny. Some of it was just to talk about. My first one is going to be a question for you, Urban Laughter. Are you ready?
Am I ready though? I think I might be. I was trying to find some stuff on the ground.
Okay, so imagine you are given an opportunity to fight someone from a TV show or a movie. Who is a character that you would fight if you got a chance?
If I was a character in a movie, who would I fight if I had a
No, no,
chance?
not if you were a character. Who is a character you would fight if you could fight a character from a movie or a TV show?
A character I favorite movie TV show.
So you supposed to have these off the top of your head.
I
Because I
know, because
asked
there's so
Brian.
many.
Brian said immediately Carissa Greenleaf from Greenleaf.
I
Carissa
was
was the one who
thinking.
was married to the Lamont Rucker,
hmm
the
I was
Greenleaf
thinking.
sons.
Dang, I got so many people. Like I'd
Okay,
fight
give them to
Charlotte.
me.
I mean, look, I'd fight Charlotte off Sex in the City. I would
Why
truly fight her
Charlotte? Why
because
Charlotte?
she's
Because I
sickening.
have not watched that stuff.
She's so judgmental. Like, and it gets on my nerves. I would definitely fade her. Um, who else? What a lot.
Do you watch Ozark?
No, but I'd fight Susie off Kirby Enthusiasm too, because she just be
Mm.
giving Larry hell.
If it was on Ozark, I would watch the entire Bird family. That's Marty Bird, Wendy Bird, Charlotte Bird, and Jonah. I'm watching the whole family. They all can go. They all trash. Take them
Wow.
all out. Gone. Gone. You know who else I would get?
Who?
I would take out Kimberly from the Power Rangers. I never liked her anyway. All this
Not
little
Kim.
weird noises that she would make when she would kick and stuff. I didn't like it. I didn't
Who else
like
would
it.
I fade? I'm
Trini was
trying to think.
always better anyway.
I watch so many shows, and there's so many. And right now, I can't think of a lot of them. I think there's so many disliked characters. Like,
I would take out the principal in Abbott Elementary. How she gonna
oh
use
yeah,
all that money to put up a banner?
let's talk about those
and
tablets.
all
Let's
and
talk about those tablets.
all Janine was asking for was a rug.
Let's
She
talk
just
about
wanted a rug.
the prison to pipeline. Let's talk about that. I felt bad for Janine in that rug. Like she could have got that rug, but I'm glad they chipped in to get it.
Who's
I
somebody
like.
else that I would fight? I would fight Yaya DaCosta from Top Model. I don't like her acting. She's on Our Kind of People. Don't like her. I'd watch her too. She can go. Ike Turner, Lawrence Fishburne. I'm taking him out
Oh
in everything he's in because, as far as I'm concerned, he is always Ike Turner and he always needs an ass whooping.
wow,
You know,
wow.
some people just did the role too well.
Monique and Precious, she did that shit way too good. Like I
Hmm
still be
And you
looking at
see
her
what
like,
Karma
man.
did. Karma came back and got her ass.
I be
She
looking
played
like,
her
look
role.
at you. I mean, look at you as a mom. Like, and I know that ain't even really her. Monique seemed like a sensible auntie at times.
Okay, so this is my last person, my ultimate person. Are
Who?
you ready for it? Are you
Let's.
ready?
Am I ready though? We gotta see. Or let's see.
I am taking out Yolanda, the lady who killed Selena. I have not gotten over that. You know, she's actually about to be released from prison. There are people who are counting down for the day that she comes out so they can try to take her out.
Wow.
Because she's eligible for parole in 2025. So that's 3 years from now.
Oh my goodness. That time
That's how
flew.
long it's been.
But
Selena
that
was
time to me seemed like it flew by.
Yeah, she was in there for 30 years. She would have had to be in there for 30 years before she's eligible for parole. And 30 years is in 3 years.
I think I would fade. What's that movie made in that where what's her name was the mom? Where Jennifer Lopez is like the basic girl, the husband's a doctor, the fiance's a doctor, and his mom is overly involved. Wanda Sykes is in it.
Mm.
I gotta look at the movie. Hold on, put up Wanda Sykes and J
Jennifer
Lo.
Lopez, Wanda Sykes. So the movie was Monster in Law.
Yeah, I wanted to crush the mom.
Who played the mom? Jane Fonda.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she can go too. She can
Mm-hmm.
go too. All right, my next one. I need your opinion on this.
You don't need
Your
my
favorite
nothing.
problematic black man, Kevin Samuels.
Kevin Samuels is not my favorite prop. You tried it. You
So
Kevin Samuels my favorite prop. I can't. Ciao. Kevin
apparently this
Samuels be trying to read people for filth, and I don't like that.
apparently this host said Kevin. He said that women, if you don't want sex on the table, then stop going on dates after 5 p.m. What are your thoughts on this?
Wait. If sex is not so, if I go on a date at 6:30 p.m. Eastern time, sex is supposed to be given.
Apparently so, according to Kevin Samuels.
I mean, they do stand for dick at the end, but in this particular instance, no. So hard, no. I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that, buddy. You tried it.
Like
No,
how did he get famous?
I
Where
don't
did this
even
dude get
know.
money from? Because he's
Mm,
he's just always stupid.
I don't know.
I don't get it. I don't know how people like him get this type of platform. Kind of like that pastor that spit in his hand and rubbed it on his brother's face. Like, what kind of shit was that?
Wait, what?
You haven't seen that? Yeah, he. Yes, yes, yes. Let me okay his name. Okay, so his name is Michael Todd. Michael Todd is a pastor over a church called Transformation Church. He
Child.
was so it says he was referencing the Bible passage, Mark 8:22-25, which tells the story of a blind man. In the passage, Jesus rubs his spit into the eyes of a man who was born blind, restoring his sight. As Todd preached, he cupped his own spittle in his hand and rubbed it across the face of a guy. It was his brother who had been called to the stage. His actions were met with groans from the audience as he said, "What I'm telling you is how you just reacted is how the people in your life will react when God is doing what it takes for the miracle."
Let me tell my sibling something right now. Let one of y'all try to spit me and wipe that shit across my face. And you're not, it'll be all in my lip.
Mm-mm. And then you know what is funny is like it blew up, it went viral, and then he decided he was going to address his sermon in a video that he ended up posting on social media. This is what he said. I watched it back and it was disgusting. That was a distraction to what I was really trying to do. I was trying to make the word come alive and for people to see the story, but yesterday it got too live and I own that.
You could have
I,
used water or something. I would have beat the
you know
when I
what he could
say
have
the
also did? He could have just quoted the Bible verse and never did anything.
he could have mimicked it.
But he
He could
says, "I
mimic
just
it.
want people to know that we want to help people. We want people to see Jesus. We want people to feel loved. We want people who are desperate to be able to find hope, and I'm passionate about that."
And what's wrong with his brother? What is wrong with you that you let somebody what?
I'm telling you, brother or not, I'm fucking you up. You
Yo,
spit
he let his brother wipe his
trash. And I'm
pulpit
shocked
would
that
have
you haven't
been
seen it.
pulpit.
The whole video is out there. I'm so
Listen,
shocked you haven't seen it.
the pulpit would have been in shambles. I'm talking the whole stand fell. You know the sound microphones make when they be like on. I'm talking like, the deacons coming and trying to ease me up off of them. Books thrown like Babbles, hymnals, everything.
No.
Let because you know that sound when the mic fall over. Like, I'm talking. I would have knocked the whole pulpit over from the preacher box. Like, what is that little box called? I don't even know what that thing is called. Whatever that little box is, it would have fell over because they move. They be moving. The old black churches. And if it didn't move, it would have moved that day because I would have knocked him into it. The strength, the sheer force of
Are you talking
strength.
about the podium?
Oh yeah, it's a podium. I forgot the name. I know they called it the podium at church too. My bad. I don't know why I thought it was something different church. Point being, that little microphone would have been on the ground, the lights, the little open Bible to sit on top of the podium, everything would have been spilled. You hear me?
And you know what's funny? You probably would have got a full like hand clap or round of
Hmm?
applause because everybody in that church was disgusted by
The
what they saw.
deacons would have had to raise me off of you. The deacons would have had to be on me like the disciples. Like would have had to un yo, the thought of that.
Yes, disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
Bro,
Okay. So this is something else I came across. This is well, I can't say I came across because Bay actually sent this to our inbox for the Root Urban Truth. He saw it on the Shade Room.
okay.
There was a question that says, it was a scenario. I'm pregnant. My boyfriend of 3 years doesn't want a baby. He's a physical trainer and
You hear
said
my neighbors
he,
and that little feisty ass
yeah,
dog?
I hear his little loud ass.
He like this. It's like a chihuahua. It's like a chihuahua. And they argue, and they be like, "Oh, I'm sorry." It's always barking. Like
Mm-mm. But okay, let me go. Okay, so the boyfriend doesn't want a baby. He's a personal trainer and says he loves me, but he has sex with clients after workouts. It's just a form of exercise. In parentheses, she put no emotions and he gets paid. He said, if I'm too insecure, I can go. Will the baby change him?
is this like a porn scene where he like works the girls out and has sex with them? There's like okay,
Yeah, I've
maybe I'm
seen
letting out too
those. I've seen those.
into
I've
life.
seen those.
Okay, so I was gonna say maybe I'm letting out too into the personal life. Okay, so wait, is this for real? Like
It was,
your boyfriend has sex for money with his clients. That
and you're pregnant
a
with a
happy
baby
ending
he doesn't
workout.
want.
It's a workout with a happy ending.
Mhm.
and you're
They
pregnant.
love to go to work out. They absolutely love getting worked out. And she talking about
I
what the
don't know.
baby changed
Is
him.
there something going on with the stars and these retrogrades? Because the first thing I thought was a dumbbell to the head. That's the
Yeah,
first.
isn't Mercury with her micro rays right now?
I don't turn me off. No, turn me off now. Let me off of here. First of all, talk about her micro braids. Turn me off. Secondly, I don't know, but the first thing I thought was a dumbbell to the head, like instantly.
Mm.
Not
I
even nothing
think I
heavy.
have a picture of
Nice little 10 pounder.
Mercury with her micro braids. Let me see if I can find it.
I don't know, child. But no, I'm joking. I wouldn't beat him up because it ain't worth the penny to chance. Not in reality.
Because you
But
definitely gonna go.
do I think the baby's going to change him? No, he was who he was when he got there. Baby's absolutely not going to change him.
And
If
she
anything, the
knew who
baby,
he was when he got there.
if
This is
anything, your baby's about to be an Irish twin with someone else because he's having sex. Is it protected? Is it unprotected? How you know? What happens one day when he want to slip it off? Are the clients doubling back? I have questions. Are these the
I'm
same
sure they
clients? Are these new
are.
clients? Like,
You
yeah,
know, when
what's
you sign
up?
up for
Like,
personal training sessions, you usually got to get a couple.
hello, hello. Is she doubling
Mm-mm.
back?
I'm sure.
I have questions.
I saw that
No,
message.
look,
I
I
was
have
like, oh, you
questions.
cannot be serious.
Yeah,
Okay, so here's another one. And I am very interested in knowing how you would react to this.
I hate reaction.
This
I feel like
was,
you be knowing how to react already, and you be trying
oh
to play
no,
me.
this is going to be interesting because this was on Reddit. I'm going to say this. Don't laugh because if you laugh, it's going to stop me in my tracks and then I'm going to have to start over. Okay. I put my disclaimer out there.
I just mute myself.
Okay, so the subject is my husband said I have boy pussy.
Like a bussy, like a
Boy,
bussy.
yeah, yeah, boy, P word, boy.
Not you saying it and then gonna say p word after you didn't already split the beans.
Because it feels weird saying it now. Okay, I am a. She's about to say I am. I'm biological female and a woman. I haven't spoken to him since. For context, we were having sex, and at some point, with his eyes closed, he moaned, "Yeah, that boy." Hmm. And then stopped, realized that he spoke out loud. I'd feel better if he mentioned another woman because we're somewhat open, but I'm pretty sure he's bisexual. And instead of speaking to me about it, he fantasizes about me being a twink.
Being a twink.
Yeah, which is a little
Oh, I
bit.
know what a twink is. No, no. Oh, honey, I know what it is. I know exactly what it is. I'm concerned that he just won't go get an actual twink instead of using her as one. Like if that's what you into, that's what you into. But wait a minute. You said the boy what?
How do you reply to that? How do you respond? Do you
I don't
try to
even
make it
know.
work? Do you
I don't even know. You call it girl dick? Like what? I don't even know. Like I don't like yeah. Like
like what do you say to him? Do you say anything? Because it sounds like she didn't even say anything to him. It just happened, and then they just kind of paused, and then that's it. That was the end of the conversation, and they haven't spoken since.
I know people say weird stuff during sex sometimes. Like it might not make no sense. You be kind of like a little illogical, discombobulated a little bit, especially if it's like good, right? But sir, if you don't go get the twink that you were after, I'm not going to be your beard. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. This is me snatching at my shirt and stuff. I am going home, getting up my pants, and this is absolutely going in the group chat. This is going in the group chat.
Not this
This
is
is going in
absolute.
yeah. This is absolutely going in the group chat as I call my Uber and or slash Lyft. Unless I drove over there. If I drove over there, I'm gonna storm off and get my keys. Walk away. But sir, sir, no, no.
I was, I yeah. I didn't. I read it,
I
and
can't
I
believe,
had to read it a
like
couple
I
times
can't
because I
imagine a
kept
man
getting
saying
it.
like,
I was
"Yo,
shook.
this boy, sir, not
Oh
you
no, I
trying me like
can. This
this."
in a lot of their porns. Is I can't stand hearing it, but it definitely is a thing.
What bussy?
Well, no, them actually saying it the other way.
The boy?
Hmm. I hate how it sounds. I absolutely
Yeah,
hate
that's
how
so
it sounds.
long to say.
I was like, because
Oh,
it's
this
not.
boy.
It's, it's not that. That is an asshole. Stop it.
Don't laugh because it looked like you was playing all night to say that shit. It looked like you set yourself free, JB. Set yourself free. Because
It's
it looked like
okay.
you was holding it in. Let it out. Let it out.
I
You
can't
was saying
stand
this.
it. I can't stand it. I don't know. Why do you have to refer to it as that?
Do you be calling yours that?
Ew, no. God, ew.
I did that just to make you disgusted.
Oh God, this is so awful. I just can't understand it.
We are absolutely making this a post. It's going to be controversial. If people start talking wild up under our comment post, this ain't the site. You are getting blocked and deleted. Just
Mhm.
FYI. The
You
minute
can
you come
always
on there
turn
with some
off the
homophobic,
comments.
yeah, the minute you come on there, no, I want people to comment on. But the minute you come on there with some homophobic shit, you're done in this town because we don't play that around
Mhm.
here. So just as a
Right.
heads up, because I'm definitely making this a clip because that's funny. A boy,
I can't stand how it sounds.
that whole situation. Wait, is it typed out? Take a screenshot of it before they delete it.
Yeah, I got it on my phone.
Okay, yes, take the screenshot so that then I can put the accompanying video with it.
Yeah, because
Not
it actually they whoever did this scribbled out the p word, so they took out the u s s y, so it just says boy p blurp y.
that's fine. I was gonna cross it out anyway, but it still worked. Like, how, ladies, how would you feel about this? Like, but again, as soon as some homophobic shit pop up, done. Okay,
Okay, so here,
blocked,
okay, so
finished.
question for you. This is all about questions for you. Are you one of those people that likes to eat off of the plate of whoever you're dating? You see this long pause.
Yeah, I am. I was not in my head yet because I just did it. But he be letting me. Like, we just went to Olive Garden last week, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it was last week we go to Olive Garden. First of all, Olive Garden, after being in New York and eating authentic food, Olive Garden is a complete assault to your palate. Anyway, long story short, we was out in Long
Really
Island.
salty too.
Yeah, it is a little salty. So we ended up going to Olive Garden. We just got something real quick because it was right there. It literally, we was hungry and it was there, and we wasn't trying to go through Shake Shack. So we sit down. He gets like the soup, and he all like, Jay, I know you want some. And I'm all like, mm-hmm. You know me. I'm all, mm-hmm. So he left me. I'm steady just eating off his stuff. Y'all, why he tried to go to get mad? I almost took a nut back. I said, boy, what is you? You don't do that. This is our food and my food, okay? You don't do that. No, I let him eat some, man. But
Mm.
I always eat off his plate. I be tasting his stuff. He be all, yo, I asked you, did you want one? Then he makes me mad when we trying to order him out. How dare you try to? What, I can't eat off yours? You gonna try to order me your own? You gonna try to order me my own? Like, really? You think I'm gonna eat the whole thing? You think I'm greedy now? I don't like that about you.
Well, I asked you that because I saw an "Am I the Asshole" about just that.
Oh, okay,
The
my bad. Because I'm
title
going off of the
is
Zoom
"Am
thing.
I the asshole for eating my fast food in the car so my girlfriend can't have the first bite?"
Now I'll take the first bite.
He said, "I have been living with my girlfriend for the past 6 months. We're both in our early 20s, and have an overall great relationship. From well before our relationship began, I've been a big fast food eater. There's an intersection in my city that hosts 7 different fast food restaurants, and I frequent basically all of them.
Wow.
Since I do shift work, I'm generally off the clock around 11 a.m. Then, too tired to cook, I'll hit up a burger joint for a burger and some fries. My girlfriend always wants to have exactly one bite, exclusively the first bite of every item I order. When I noticed this, I would start by contacting her on the way to the restaurant, asking if she wanted something. Her answer was consistently no. But when I get home
Consistently
and
no.
dig in, the crinkling of a fast food bag is like Pavlov's bell to her. She's immediately beeline straight for whatever I'm eating and asks if she can have a bite. I asked if I could just leave a little at the end. No, she wants the first bite. I've pleaded with her to just let me buy her food. No, she doesn't want to eat that much.
Yeah.
I've tried
Hello.
I've tried ordering a bit more and letting her polish off the whole burger. No, she'll turn every item into a sampler platter and then throw away the food I bought for her after the first bite if I don't eat it. I don't like it. I don't like this bizarre culinary version of I don't know what this is. It looks like Latin. For the past few weeks, I've been eating in my car and discreetly disposing of the wrappers. I was just telling her I wasn't hungry after work, and the other day she found a garbage bag full of fast food wrappers in our bin
Because
on the garbage day,
always sloppy.
and she's furious at me for lying to her.
Mm-hmm.
Am I the asshole for not sharing?
No, you're not an asshole for not sharing. You're an asshole for trying to pump fake like you was full on some nut shit and could have just been honest.
I
Dummy.
mean, it doesn't sound like him being honest is going to stop her from eating his food.
I mean, no, it's not gonna stop her from eating food, but you need to have enough decency to have it, dummy.
So you know me. If this was me, she
Of
wouldn't touch
course.
none of my food. I'm tearing her hands to pieces. I'm gonna pick up the thickest comb used to braid some 7-year-old girl's head, and I am going to pop the hell out of her knuckles. You gonna stop grabbing at my food? I cannot stand when people touch my food,
I don't
especially
just grab it, and
why do you
at this
want
point
my
he
food
offers me
first?
it. 'Cause
I'm trying to eat my food. It's because it's an expectation for him now. He know you gonna bring your little creepy hands across the table so you
oh,
can get you
creepy. My
some of
hands
this.
ain't creepy.
But if you see me eating there and you don't even have the decency to let me eat my own food first, oh no, I'm going off. Going off because I don't actually like sharing my food in the first place. But if I do decide I'm gonna share my food, it's by choice. I will go ahead and cut a piece and put it on the side of your plate and I will leave it there. But you will not, absolutely not, reach your little raggedy hands over into my food and get
Hmm.
a piece of my food before I get an opportunity to eat it.
It's the way you talking with so much venom
Oh,
that
because someone needs to do this, and this is how somebody needs to talk to
because
her.
the next time we go and eat, I'm gonna just ah and like drag it with my fork barbarically. We're gonna be like Peter and that chicken or Andy Cap and his wife. We're gonna
It's
be
gonna be like this.
rumbling.
I'm gonna flip the table over, and you're
Rumbling. I
gonna
told
bring
you,
the
love and hip
table
hop
right
moment there.
back.
We love and hip hop.
Mhm.
Flip the table over. Flip it. Oh, he's shaking the table. Like
Ugh,
Michelle. Oh, he's shaking like K Michelle. Oh, he's shaking the table.
I
I
don't
see
get
K
it
Michelle
because
looks good. I mean, she looked different, but she looked good.
whoever did her work did
Yo,
amazing. I
she
just
looked
wish she would
good.
just stop lying about it.
Yeah, she definitely looked
She
different.
keeps
She was
saying,
always
"Oh, I
pretty
didn't
though.
do that." It's just, girl, we
Yeah, she
can
was always
see you
pretty.
did something, and there's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with you doing something. I'm all here for people doing what they need to make themselves feel better.
Hmm.
Like you got the money to do it, you do it. But
Hello.
it's okay for you not to lie about it. Like be proud of it. If you went through it, granted, okay, I'll say this. Granted, it really is nobody's business what you do. But when you have a change that's as drastic as hers, where you can look at you can barely recognize her, in the level of celebrity that she's in, it almost makes sense to just go ahead and acknowledge it and let it go. Because if once you do that, then people won't even say anything else about it anymore. They won't hound you about it anymore because of
Yeah.
expectation.
And she'll probably let it go. She'll probably tell us when she's ready, just like she did with the butt. But I think she's dope. Like I think
Yeah,
she's
she looks
well.
great.
Not that- I think she's pretty. I mean, she be arguing with people and shit, but that's her business because she got her reasons for arguing. I always think there's three sides: his, hers, and the truth. She be arguing with people a lot, but yeah, she definitely looked different. But it looks good. Like she looks. I look
She
like
looks great.
I see you, Kay. I said, okay, then you looking good, sis. I love to see it. Like I said, she was pretty before anyway. Though she was pretty either
Hmm.
way. But I was like, she was really a beautiful girl. So yeah, either way it go, I'm like, hey, do your thing. But if you want to slide the surgeon info over, I wouldn't
Okay,
reject it.
because I
No, I
mean,
wouldn't.
whoever it is did a great job.
Right?
Great job,
I
and
just want
then
to make sure after I have
they
a
did a
baby, I
really
can get
good
a
job
mommy
of
makeover.
fixing the saggy booty thing that she had going on too.
Wait, she had what?
Because she was having all these surgeries to fix her butt, and I guess during one of the in between one of those, she did like a Instagram video, and she was dancing in the bathroom, and she turned to the side, and literally a part of her butt fell out and under, like it was like low, and she stuck her hand under it to lift it back up, and she kept dancing. Then she stopped the video. You never seen this?
Like it physically, like it was an implant. Like it moved.
No, it wasn't an impact. It was after all of the. Okay,
Like her
saying
actual
it was
skin
a
moved.
they're saying it was an impact falling off, but she's never had implants. She had the terrible injections where, like it had like the silicone and stuff inside of there. She's been going through a lot of
I
surgeries to
got
help
you. I got you.
reconstruct it, but I'm sending you the video now because you need to watch it while we're recording so we can get your authentic reaction.
I don't
Are
want
you
my
are
authentic
you
reaction
ready?
to that girl. I mean, I'm happy
Okay.
for her,
All right,
whatever she's
y'all.
doing,
I
but
just sent her the message. She should be getting it now.
it's just probably embarrassing
Ignore
though.
the caption because the caption is false. It wasn't an implant, but
They
you'll
say
see
butt
exactly
implants
what we
fall off.
mean. Yeah, you'll see what
She
I
look
mean.
good. See, look at her.
No, that's old though. That's old face K Michelle.
Oh, I see it. The little square thing, or not square thing, but whatever that is.
No,
Is
you'll
it a
watch
butt
it
tag?
fall out. Just it just kind of falls out. Like wait till she turns and she starts dancing,
Yeah,
and you'll see it kind of flap, and then she grabs it to try to put it back into
bring it
place.
back. Yeah, she look good. She all slim. I hate that it
Mhm.
fell out though.
Yeah, but this was
Damn.
maybe I would say this was almost 2 years ago.
Yeah, yo, where have I been?
I
They
don't
said,
know.
please stop messing your bodies up, trying to look like someone you're not. She
Do
tried
what
so
y'all
hard
need
to
to do,
play it
but do
off.
what
Somebody
makes
said
you
I'm
happy.
embarrassed.
Just make sure you do your research so that you get someone who actually can do the surgery without harming you. Because I mean, she had some injections in somebody's hotel, so I mean,
Really?
yeah, she had. That's why
So
it's
she
taking
went to a hotel.
like a long. That's why it's been taking so long for her to repair it because she had all that silicone in it was making her sick. So they had to keep going in doing the surgery to get it removed. And after that, it was almost like they had to go through like reconstructive surgery on her butt because of how bad everything had gotten back there. I think she said it took her maybe like, I would say maybe like four surgeries.
Poor baby.
Yeah,
Damn, I
it's
feel
sad that
bad
this
for
is the
her.
type of the state that people are in where they feel like this is what they need to do.
Yeah,
That's
because she
why.
made. I remember she made. No, I do remember her making the videos admitting that she had it. Now I remember at
Hmm.
first she was saying she ain't had no work done, but then she admitted. Okay, that's what I'm thinking she might do now. Like whenever she ready to tell her little story or whatever she gonna do, she gonna do that. And
Yeah,
she be
that's
getting
why
some good
there's a
work. The
special on
man is that
Hulu.
she be getting good work.
Yeah, on Hulu there's a special called series called Trafficked, and I think the second episode is about people who get BBLs and but the injections. Eye opening. It's disgusting because they even show some of the surgery to give, excuse me, to remove the silicone. Very eye opening, and it just shows how important it is for people. If you're going to get a surgery done, make sure you do your research, and if you can't afford to get a good surgeon,
Because
then
they
you
have
need to save your money until you
and they
can.
have FDA approved butt shots from what they call it. What they call it, the off market use,
But
like
that's the
things that
thing.
plump, like the lip fillers type stuff.
But that's the thing. This person, the one who was in that special was he didn't well she didn't show her face or anything. It was a transgender woman who was doing these things out of the hospital. I mean, out of a hotel. But she was saying that she was actually buying this like s-
FDA approved.
like the right silicone. She was just injecting it directly into the butt, and you're not supposed to do that because it doesn't. It's just it's not something that it can't do anything, and you're just injecting chemicals directly onto somebody's
And it's
inside.
like a dermal filler or something, right? I
And
don't know.
it was so bad, but it was crazy because the first injection you saw an immediate change in how that person's butt was. So I can see why there's some people that are like, oh, I know somebody who survived doing this. I guess it's fine. Let me do that, and I can have immediate results just walking right out because she was doing these butt injections in like 15 minutes. You walked in, laid down, she's wiped your butt down with some alcohol to clean it, did a shot on this side of your butt, a shot on this side of your butt, wrapped you up in some saran wrap, and sent you on your way.
Did you ever see She's Gotta Have It?
Hmm.
The
Yeah, it
one
made me
with
think of
the
that.
modern
Hmm.
one, yeah, where she had got them butt injections in that hotel, and she was
Hmm.
doing that little dance, and that man popped them.
Hmm. Yeah, but yeah, crazy. So okay, so this is I'm gonna start this off with a hypothetical question, and then I'll take you into why I asked the question. So you are an auntie a couple times over, right?
A couple times over on, I was gonna say on my real name on Urban.
So, and you would do anything for your sister and your brothers and their kids, right?
Yeah, them was my babies. Not they
Hmm.
damn parents, but their kids are. You know, not sick of their parents.
Okay, so
But my
with
baby,
that
yes.
said, the title of this one is "Am I the asshole for leaving my sister after promising to help take care of her newborn?"
Child, this is already going left gone.
Okay, so my sister and brother-in-law, who I've been extremely close with, had my baby nephew 2 weeks ago. The baby was in ICU for a week and a half. His birth followed a week-long nightmare of surprise issues that doctors kept looking into. It put a lot of stress, but luckily everything else was clear, and he came home soon after. The night they arrived, my sister asked me to come over. I showed up with a suitcase and was planning to stay for a week, but I left on the fourth day. I was trying to help as much as I could with things like preparing bottles, laundry, trying to get my sister to nap, which means watching the newborn as he sleeps. My sister refuses to sleep without someone watching him, even though we have technology to help track his breathing, etc. But nothing I did seemed to be enough or right. I was in the wrong for going to bed at night. This is one thing that she was accused of. She wasn't supposed to sleep. I begged her to assign shifts so we could all get sleep, and she wouldn't. I was too slow in getting bottles warmed. I was asked to fetch items, and I'd grab the wrong things, etc. On top of it, she and my brother-in-law kept fighting, like screaming with the newborn in their arms. My sister kept complaining that she has no help, but wouldn't allow my brother-in-law to pick up his own son or change the diaper. She says that she has no idea, he has no idea what he's doing and can't trust him with the baby rather than just working on it with him. She also doesn't let him take naps, and when he does, says he's a deadbeat father. So she kept turning to me over these last 4 days to help with the baby instead. On the fourth day, I said that I think the fighting needs to stop and that she should ask my brother in law to help with the baby so he has bonding time and learns how to do these things while I can deal with household errands.
Oh, look at you making sense.
Right. This caused her to blow up at me and say that I am causing issues between her and my brother-in-law by being there. That they will be fine once I leave, and that I need to stop lecturing if I want to help. So I packed up and left, despite the fact that for months I said I'd help, knowing she's extremely stressed out and my brother in law is at his wits' end. However, I feel gaslighted, disrespected, and taken advantage of. I put a lot of time and energy into supporting her. We are now not speaking, and I know that when we do, she will say I'm making it about me playing victim when she's the real victim, and that, of course, she has no one but herself. Am I the asshole for leaving when I said I would temporarily move in to help her? And then she
Nope.
did an edit and said, "Thank you all for so many extremely helpful comments. Just to clarify, this is not the first episode of irrational behavior from my sister. She has definitely suffered from undiagnosed anxiety and depression throughout her life. She often blames others for her issue, my brother in law being her main punching bag. Now I'm also being verbally abused. She refused to see a therapist in the past. So, hearing all of that, what are your thoughts and how would you handle
No.
that?
First of all, I agree with her. You have to give him the opportunity to bond. Like,
Mm-hmm.
give him a chance to figure it out. Secondly, I agree. I would help. It'd be one thing if I helped if there was an absentee father, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, granted, it's not my duty, but then I feel like, all right, let me step in. Also agree that it takes a village. It would be nice for them to be three people in rotation where everybody could, like she said, have a sleep schedule. Everybody get a little bit of rest. Everybody feel good. Newborn babies ain't no joke
Mm-hmm.
at all. Like, they control your life until you put them on a schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so I think for me, like, the problem is that, like, that girl, like, how dare you go complain and then say you don't got nobody? Nope, you don't, because you push them away and your attitude is poor.
Yeah, I'm
That's
like, no,
why.
you don't, because I'm gone.
Right. And I understand too. It could be, you think
It
maybe a
sounds
form of
like
postpartum?
that's what I was thinking. It might be postpartum, but it sounds like it's postpartum on top of existing anxiety and depression
Right.
issues that she was dealing with. Like, I don't think having the baby helped.
Right.
It probably caused things to be a bit worse. But if she's not willing to accept help or acknowledge that she needs help, it's kind of hard to be there for somebody like that. She's going to keep running
Right.
people away, and if she doesn't stop, she's going to end up running away her husband.
Right. He gonna be like, listen, sis,
And
we gonna set up
truthfully,
a
if
custody.
she's in this bad a position, she doesn't want that to happen, and then he end up fighting for custody and potentially winning because she's not mentally in a state where she can take care of this child. That's a reality
Mm.
that she will potentially have to face if she doesn't start one letting him be there and then allowing him to be like let him be there. Like, as a new parent, I have no kids, but you are going to make mistakes. Any new parent
Right.
will tell you, you learn so much. Like, they make commercials about it all the
Any
time. They show
existing
somebody,
parent will tell you.
yeah, and you can have, like, you've seen the commercials where you'll see a parent's like first kid and you see how they are and how they're very careful, everything like that. And then they see second kid and it's like, oh, we got this now. We know exactly what we need to do with this. It's like, it's still
Yeah.
hard, it's still time consuming, but there's that experience that comes with that. And she's not even letting him have that experience. So I mean, she's not doing well. She's not setting herself up for success. She's not helping to set her husband up for that. And then these babies can feed off of this energy, all this negative energy around them, all this fussing and stuff. That's not good for the baby.
Right.
Definitely not good for the baby. So, but
Dang, poor thing.
that's all I have for my random stuff that I've come across. So, one thing I wanted to bring up is I recommended a long time ago, soon as it premiered last year, that you watch Abbott
It was the end of
Elementary.
last year. Shut up.
And someone
The
has
end of
finally caught
last damn
into
year.
it and they are
Shut
absolutely loving it.
your ass up.
So, who's your favorite character
Okay,
on
first of
Abbott
all,
Elementary?
definitely Shirley Ralph because she's funny. But I also, okay, not gonna hold you. Shirley Ralph because it's Shirley Ralph. But yo, the little Italian teacher, Yo, I like her shiesty ass. She's shiesty like the principal. Because when she was looking at the principal when she collected them prison to pipe school to pipeline, prison pipeline notepad, she was all like, "You're gonna sell them, aren't you?" She was smiling like good for you. Like you see, like she endorsed that foolish behavior. So I like her. She be talking junk.
Oh, see,
But
my
she
favorite
seemed
is Gregory. Um,
too.
Everybody hates Chris.
Oh,
Cause he's the one that plays into that camera the best. Like there's so many
yo,
moments.
this past week, when I say he killed him when they was at that table, and he went like, when I say he killed that,
No,
yo,
when she
did you see it
walked in
this
and she
week?
was like, "Hey, ladies, baby Idris," and
He
then
was
you
like,
just
did
see,
you see? He was like,
and then there's that moment where I think it was in the second episode, stuff was happening. He looks at the camera, and is like, "Y'all are recording this, right? You got that, didn't you?" Like,
right.
because she's always harassing him.
He's
And
like,
about Janine and her trash boyfriend,
no, Janine's boyfriend talking about he sold out that little place with 16 pieces. Like it's sold out. I'm thinking like, oh, he just sold out a venue. That's what's up. Yeah, like, well, it only could hold 16 people, and you being 17. Then when he said you're gonna need the gas up the car,
right? Such
sir,
trash, such
sir.
trash. Oh
As
my
a
god, it
as
comes
a
on
teacher, I
tonight.
would have
Oh,
told him
tomorrow.
as a teacher, I'd have been like, I am too poor for this, and I
Hmm.
can't afford this. It's cheaper to be by myself
Yo,
because you a rapper, you only getting
the video that the principal did for
the
TikTok for Cheryl Lee Ralph's character, and how they were like, "I am the, I am the oldest lady at the poorest school in Philadelphia." I was like, "What the hell is this?" And she talking about, "So I used to have to show toes to get numbers like this." I was like,
But she said after she's so getting over. She said that see the picture something. She's like, I needed a job. I was like, what? She's like, and I needed a job. He was like, yeah, I applied here. But I love Everybody Hates Chris.
"Oh yeah, they did."
He's
So
so cute
all of the
though.
cast is funny. Like even in the last episode, was it last one? Or the episode before last with the white guy? I think his name is Jacob. He was like trying to save that piece of equipment that the lady dropped off at the school.
And
And
now old
she
man
was
said
like,
this trash.
she didn't even give him the power cord. She was like, "You
Man,
might have to jiggle the power cord, but I ain't got the power cord. So what are you doing?"
yeah, no, when he was no. When she was teaching him words like John, bull, old head, hollering, a hoagie. And I'm thinking like in Pittsburgh, because we call them old heads too, and we say hoagie in Pittsburgh. But John Bull, that had me dying. She
And
says
then
like young Bull, they are old head. I'm all like, girl,
right,
not
and
you.
then Shirley's character, what was it
It's so
Barbara?
classy.
She walked in there looking like, what are you teaching them? She
I
was so
love her
disgusted.
character. Man, Shirley Ralph with that nail shop scene. She's like, she said 50.
What did she say? She said, Baby Shark is like back that ass up for
So for
kids.
kid, man, when she said, it's like back that ass up for kids, I was screaming like, no,
Oh
what is
my
this? That was
goodness.
the first. I looked like, what is this show? Like, it's really funny. I think it's
Oh,
funny the Black Lady sketch show.
yeah, Going to Be is hilarious. Oh, and then wasn't last episode when they had tried to introduce that new reading technology in the school?
That's the one I was talking about where Everybody Hates Chris did that good camera look.
And then she lied on everything, and they had her trying to get that kid his freedom
And that
in
boy had that
school.
book upside down. I said, my God, they gave this baby Michelle's book. Then no, at the end when the principal had him reading, she said, absolutely not. Come on. And she took it.
She
She
turned that little boy into a cannibal.
no, she stormed into the thing and was all like, absolutely not. She took that book and closed it. Come on.
Oh, what about when they the episode? I think it's the first episode where after Janine tried to report her to like the superintendent, and then she decided she was going to bring all the teachers into the room so they could talk shit about Janine, and she brought the kid in there, and the kid was like, "I'm hungry,"
She's like, I'm sure. She's like, you probably went to our lunch break.
but then when Janine tried to give her some of the pizza, she was like, "No, thank you."
No, thank you.
She
No,
looked so disgusted too.
Janine tried to invite Chris with her and her boyfriend to bed shop. Girl, you tried it. Don't be dumb.
Like you can't tell this boy like you can tell they both like each other. It's very
I'm
clear.
tired. I am tired of Janine's looks. Disgraceful. Like this week, I told you as soon as the episode came out, is them like I thought they was like seashells. I was like, oh, these weak ass seashells on his belt. Why Shirley represents safety like, are there jelly beans on your belt? Because she looks like an old school teacher. She's all put together and organized. She know how to teach them how to read. Like she's real. Like I like her. She's like a good teacher.
Janine is dressed like a '90s kindergarten teacher.
And
Ma'am,
she
no
be
one
all like,
dresses like this.
I like when Janine get in the room. And she be sitting there like, because it gives me like the more office takes. It makes me so
Oh,
like weak,
absolutely love it. They did such a great job with this show, and I
man.
love that people are watching it because this is a show that I need for it to be successful because I just know and ratings for the show keep going up, which
Man,
makes it even
everybody hates
better.
Chris is funny as hell.
Yeah, they did a damn good
He
job
was
with
like,
this
when he did
show.
his face, he was like,
And the fact that this was created by Quinta B, it was it is written by Quinta B. Like I love to see it. Love to see it because knowing that she started as the "oh, he got money girl" to this, ugh, I love it. I absolutely love it. We literally
oh,
watched her
also,
grow. She's like Issa Rae. You watched them
yeah.
start from nothing. She was making vines and stuff, and now she's the creator and then the writer to a major network television show. And she's the executive producer as well. Her name is all over this show.
I like the janitor.
Oh, he's funny
He
too.
said he was walking by. He said, "I'm gonna be out today. I'm going fishing." He said, "I'm taking off today because I'm going fishing." Like he's such. I love it. I love him
Uh,
so much.
if y'all have not watched this, it comes on every Tuesday on ABC. What time does it come on? I don't even know what time it come on. What time did this show come on? Because I always catch it after it finishes airing.
I do too. So I don't know. I usually watch it on Saturdays or
Oh,
Friday night.
so good though. Y'all have to watch this show. It is definitely worth it. I need to go back into trying to watch Grand Crew. I've only watched one episode of it. The first one was a little bit difficult for me. But a lot of people said it got better, so I might have to give it another shot. Nicole
I don't think
Byers
I.
up there, and I consider her one of the hardest working women on TV.
When is
But it,
Harlem coming back on?
but they're still filming the. I think it just got renewed. I don't think they have started filming anything for it though. So I'm not sure when it's coming back. So I have a lot of shows I need to catch up on. But honestly, that is all I have for us this episode. Do you have anything else that you want to talk about before we close out the episode?
I do not. This was funny.
Well, I got one that I'm going to leave us with. Don't judge me. This is just something I found on someone's Facebook page. Are you ready?
Yes.
My
Yes.
sister on a jail call with her dude talking about some. I'm gonna come lay in that cell with you, and he like, come on, what type of fucking fairy tale y'all living in?
Wait, she said, "I'm gonna come lay in the cell with you."
And he talking about some, come on, y'all don't.
They both slow. That's what that is. That's the
Oh.
problem. That's the problem. They are both. Yeah, that's their problem. Hmm.
So yes, that is what I'm leaving y'all ball heads with this week. Thank you for joining us for another visual
Riveting.
episode. They might have asked you to do riveting. That was a visual episode
Very
of the
good.
rude urban truth. We
I'm a
will
little.
talk to you all next week.
Tomorrow. Oh, sorry, y'all. I'm a little sleepy because it's late on Monday nights. I
Mm.
worked today.
I did too, but I didn't yawn like that in the mic. I'll
I
talk.
didn't yawn in the mic. I yawned away.
We'll talk to
I felt
y'all
like
next week.
Leroy.
I'm about to just drop this call while she talking.
He's not